Festive greetings to everybody. Thank you all for joining us this morning for another webinar. We'll give it a few minutes just to wait for a few more people to come through. I can see there are a few people still trickling through. While we are waiting, yes, I can see here quite a few coming through now. So while we are waiting for people to come through, it is, well, 10 days until Christmas. So we're very much in the festive mood. I know here in the UK we're and a lot of people are looking forward to their Christmas parties. So yeah, just while we're waiting in the chat, just let us know about your Christmas escapades and what you guys are up to today. If anybody's having Christmas parties today, who's in the festive mood, who's looking forward to Christmas in 10 days time? I know I am, especially the food. So let's have a look and see. So we'll just wait 2 more minutes while a few more people do come through. We're expected quite a few here today. So we'll give it a few more minutes, and as I said, while we're waiting, just general chit chat, just to open up the floor a bit, just to see where people are and how they're getting ready for their Christmas in 10 days time. As I said, in the UK here, we're looking for a lot of organisations are doing their Christmas parties today, so it'll be interesting to see who's having a Christmas party today. Yes, hi there, nice little Christmas tree emoji. So yeah, while we're waiting, just give it a few more minutes. We've got a few people coming through the lobby still. There's quite a few coming through. So we'll give it 1 more minute and then we'll get started. As I said, we just want to make sure everybody does come through. We are expecting quite a few today. So while we're waiting, again, as I said, we're 10 days away from Christmas. So let us know what you guys have got planned. If it's a Christmas party today, I know a lot of organisations do have their Christmas parties scheduled today. So it'll be nice to see how people are getting prepared for that. If they're looking forward to it, some people probably not looking forward to it because they know what they usually get up to. Too much drinking. Right, we'll go, yeah, a few more people coming through there. We'll just wait a few more seconds before we get started. Okay, so I think let's get started now. We're 3 minutes in. So listen, again, festive greetings to everybody today, and thanks for joining us this morning. Today's webinar will be about the latest releases for Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management version 10.038. This webinar will last around 45 minutes. Now, before we dive into the agenda, a quick reminder, because I understand that there are some people probably on this webinar today who don't know who N.Progression are. We have done a couple of these webinars, but just a reminder. So N.Progression, we're a Gold Microsoft partner. We specialize heavily on Dynamics 365, where we provide independent software vendor solutions for Dynamics 365. We've been helping businesses implement and utilize D365 and its modules for both ERP and CRM for many years now. Not just Dynamics, as a Microsoft partner, we do focus heavily on the Microsoft stack, so that includes Azure and the Power Platform. Just as an awareness, N.Progression are starting to focus on the ESG sustainability reporting side. So again, it's something that we are finding a lot of organizations are following, especially the ones that we deal with that are quite interested in allowing us to support them in making sure that they have a useful solution in terms of sustainability reporting. But I'll just dive into the agenda now. So today's focus, as you can see on your screen, will be focusing on the platform updates planned for 2023. What's new and changed in supply chain management, key functionalities and capabilities offered by pricing management module. We have a live demo, and then we'll end with a Q&A session. So let's get into our speakers today. So let me introduce you to our speakers. We'll start with Peter. Peter is our business architect and head of ERP. He's got his nice Christmas hat on today, Peter, there. We've also got Nastasja. Nastasja is our D365 consultant. And then we have Andrew, who is our tech lead architect. As you can see, together they have a great wealth of experience, and they'll be really providing you with some great insights today. So without further ado, I think you guys have had enough of me. Let's hand it over to Andrew.
Thank you, Joan, and hello everyone, and thank you for joining our today's session. It's about 1 week until the general availability of the next release, Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management. The upcoming 10.038 update will be released in terms of the new service availability policy. This new policy was introduced in September, and we described it during our previous webinar. As a reminder, the key points of the new approach are: Microsoft will release 4 updates per year in December, March, June, and September. The major updates will be released in March and September, and starting February 2024, the maximum number of consecutive pauses of the updates will be reduced from 3 to 1. So let me go back to the upcoming release and briefly overview the changes. I highlighted the improvements that are the most promising from my point of view. You can see their brief description on the current slide. So let me provide more details about each point. Apply compound charges to quotation and sales orders. So this feature allows calculating surcharges based on a percentage of the full order price, rather than calculating from the original base amount. This capability is crucial for many scenarios where the base amount on which to calculate a surcharge is dynamic and must include previously added surcharges. Companies can also set minimum surcharges to cover costs such as those associated with delivery to customers. Demand Planning app, it is a Power App that can be used for forecast and demand planning process. It supports the import of initial data from Excel files, Azure Data Lake, Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management, or other external systems. This app offers some embedded forecast models, and you can add your machine learning model as well. You can review the planning outcomes on the demand planning page and edit forecast at the corporate or product group level. There are new planning optimization enhancements. Now, planning optimization supports positive days at the coverage group or master plan level. The feature also adds support for dynamic positive days, which ensure that current on-hand inventory or other supply is used within the lead time, while creating new supply to fulfill demand outside of the lead time. In addition, when one of the required production components is delayed, the production or purchase of component will be delayed to ensure they don't lie unused in the warehouse when they can be used in the production of their parent item. Also, there are a couple of fixes and improvements in production and warehouse areas. So change BOM item, this improvement lets you change one BOM item to another in estimated or scheduled production orders. This includes the ability to use up the on-hand inventory of an existing item and substitute it for a new one once the on-hand has been used. Prevent production order to be released when full material is not available. So it fixes an issue where the production control parameter requirement for material reservation is set to require full reservation. When this feature is enabled and when a production order is released with this option selected, the production order will only change status from scheduled to released once all material can be fully reserved. Inform vendors about when to ship items. So if you have vendor-specific delivery terms, such as delivery duty paid, delivery at place, or delivery at place unloaded, you must tell them when they should ship. This feature adds a new ship date field to purchase orders, calculated according to the configured transport dates. The system calculates the ship date according to the new transportation days setup. which lets you define the number of days needed to transport items between a vendor location and your locations. Also, there are some improvements in the price management feature. Enhancement order processing. So now pricing management can provide enhancement functionality and improved calculation performance. If you have relatively simple pricing rules, then you can now work more efficiently by skipping the order completion process. Implementation should be easier to manage because you can roll out pricing management on a per company basis. Manage prices with the pricing management workspace. So this new workspace enables users to review impending price rule status changes and lets them choose how to modify pricing policies. For example, they can enable or disable pricing rules without leaving the workspace. And in fact, the price management feature itself was released some months ago. And this feature has so rich functionality, so we decided to focus on this feature today. During next 10 or 15 minutes, my colleague Nastasja will provide more details about this feature, and later Peter will show you a prepared demo. So it is the last point that I would like to introduce today. If you have any questions, please feel free to write them in our chat. So now I would like to turn the floor over to Nastasja. So Nastasja, the stage is yours.
Okay, thank you, Andrew. And hello, everyone. We are so grateful to have you here with us in our today's session. Thank you all for joining. And with no further ado, let's get onto the theory of pricing management. Within the Dynamics 365 supply chain management, the pricing management module is a component that focuses on handling and managing pricing strategies for products and services. It plays a crucial role in helping businesses define, implement, and optimize their pricing structures within the broader Dynamics 365 environment. The pricing management module incorporates attributes-based pricing, offering meticulous customization of price. When delving into the realm of customized pricing, naturally leads us to the topic of discounts. This module empowers users to craft and leverage discounts as a strategic tool in shaping prices, a vital instrument in achieving customer satisfaction. Certainly, we must also prioritize the welfare of our company. And to achieve this, we can strategically use margins to adjust our prices up or even down if you really want to. Now, returning to the fundamental processes of price formulation, the initial step involves establishing base prices. And there are 4 possible options to choose from. And we will talk about that a little bit later. Then when talking about automating charges, which are commonly referred as just auto charges, they seamlessly come into play during the creation of sales orders or purchase orders. These modules enables the definition of auto charges tailored to specific vendors, customers, vendor groups, or items, ensuring efficient pricing process. Pricing management price component posting enables establishment of different sales orders, order posting ledger for each of the types of component codes. This capability enables the system to keep ledger accounts that distinguish the many layers of your pricing composition at the price component level. Now, let's explore the price and see what data depends on. So let's go here. And well, in discussion about the pricing management module, the module serves as inspiration for sales teams to set up pricing based on specific attributes. While the concept of attributes might seem extensive, Let's dig into what it entails for both our understanding and the pricing management module. In the pricing management module, you have the flexibility to create attributes tailored to your specific needs, but you can also utilize certain out-of-the-box attributes. Attributes configuration is a widely recognized feature, and it is utilized for items within product categories. With a consistent setup, the pricing management module seamlessly integrates this for products as well as for the customers and sales orders. And now it's not just about product attributes such as brand, size, color, weight, and so on. We can extend attributes to customers and orders as well. Examples of customer attributes would be payment method or loyalty program or something similar. While when we're considering order attributes, we can look at order type or order channel. And now let us now proceed to the next crucial concept within the pricing management, and that is price components. The purpose behind making pricing decisions is, of course, to enhance profitability. And effective decision-making requires throughout understanding of the different elements that are influencing price determination. So to construct our pricing strategy effectively, we require elements, essentially the building blocks that constitute our pricing structure. These building blocks are collectively known as price components here in pricing management. The visual representation here provides a view of potential components required. Within the system, each of these components can be designated as price component code. There are 4 possible options to use as a price or base price. And those are like related product sales price. That is in the system, that is base price, sales price component. In this case, price calculation mechanism uses the sales price for the item from the released product record. Then we can have trade agreement price, which is a sales agreement price component in the system. The price here is reflects a negotiated pricing strategy for a collection of customers and a group of specific products. Then we have activated standard item cost, and that would be a base price inventory price component. You can use this base price only if your inventory model is standard cost. And the last base price would be item base price, which would be the base price purchase price in the system. That price lets you set prices for each item by using either calculated values or manually entered values. Now let's get into the margin component. For the margin component price adjustments, the main idea is that you can set up layers of margin components to adjust the base price up or even down if you really want. Okay. Then there are 6 types of discounts that you can use in various configurations and pricing structures. And those are the ones you can see on the picture, like simple discounts. They reduce the product price by amount or percentage. Then we have quantity discounts. They are given to the customer when they purchase a specific quantity of a product. We have mix and match discounts. They're given to customers when they purchase specific combination of products, so not the same. We have threshold discounts, which are given to customers when the total for a transaction reaches 1 or more specified amounts. We have free items. They allow you to automatically add one or more products to the order, which the customer will receive for free along with the order. We have coupons. and they're required to qualify the valid coupon number for applying the discount in the calculation of the sale price. Then charges. Based on customer that you're working with or the item that you're selling, you might want to apply specific additional charges. Those would be header or line charges. Header charges typically refer to additional costs or adjustments that apply at the overall order transaction level. These charges are not tied to specific line items, but rather impact the whole order. On the other hand, line charges are specific adjustments or costs associated with individual line items within an order or transaction, so line within an order. These charges can be used to reflect item-specific costs such as customizations, special packaging, or any unique expenses tied to a particular product or service. We also have rebates, which are off-invoice discounts. So you can have multiple price components of this code. And this component code is calculated based on rebates, which are configured in rebate management module. We have quantity-based rebate, and it is calculated as multiplication of quantity and a fixed amount. We have value-based rebate, and it is calculated as a percentage of sales. And lump sum amortizable, which is one-off payment for some special trading terms. So these codes, they serve as a basic unit of the price structure, which is essential for configuring our overall pricing strategy. And further insights into these structures, we will explore them in detail on the subsequent slide. And as previously mentioned, pricing structures are playing a crucial role in configuring our overall pricing strategy, right? So it is crucial to understand that pricing structures are constructed using component codes, which, as mentioned earlier, serve as foundational building blocks. There are two distinct methods available for constructing the price structure, as we can see on this picture. So we have a price component code setup, which you can see on the left. This method provides a single uniform price structure for each company. And we have price trees, which are on the right. This method enables multiple price structures that are used based on the attribute values for each company. It's very important to note that you must choose between these two methods, selecting the one that best aligns with the complexity of your pricing requirements. And when opting for price trees, it's essential to highlight that although you can create a sales order associated attribute group with multiple attributes, only one of them can be designated as the decisive factor in determining which tree structure will be applied. So only one. Upon placement of a sales order, you can review the detailed price breakdown, including the price component, so you can see what is applied. This breakdown corresponds to the configured price structure, and the price details provide an audit record illustrating how the price was determined. So everything is clear when you look at that. Moreover, they can serve as a valuable starting point for future explorations into pricing considerations. Now, I think it's enough with the theory of pricing management, and let's dive into the practical side of things, which might be more interesting. Peter, please feel free to show all of this in action.
Hello, everyone. And let's give the thank you to Nastasja for her wonderful and detailed overview of the fantastic functional capabilities provided by the pricing management model. I'm sure you're eager to move on to the demonstration and witness the full flexibility of the model in action. Actually, someone already asked questions about this model in the chat. I will show a lot of it, so just wait a little bit. However, there are numerous settings and parameters that that could affect price formation. Let's start by taking a brief look at the internal data for the demo case. In my demonstration, I'll be using 4 products belonging to different categories. For these products, I have only set up one attribute, weight, which will affect one of the price component. I will show you during my demonstration. And please let me draw your attention to the coffee pack product. It's an item that customer will receive for free as a gift for their orders. This is one of the available type of discounts that Nastasja mentioned during her overview. And for customers, I'll be using just 2 attributes. It's the segment and the loyalty program, which will affect the profit margin level during the sales. And also I prepared in advance 2 sales order for different customers with a group of attributes. And based on one of these attributes, the price structure tree is branching. So I believe that's enough introductory information for a high level understanding of the case. And we can now move directly to the demonstration. Let's get started. And I switch my screen for the presentation to the Dynamics 365 application exactly. So here it is. And I like to start my demo from the product information model. Historically, attributes emerged in IX 2012 as a product attribute only. That's why they are located in this model. And I'm going to product information management. And here you can see 3 menus we are interested in. Attribute types, which are determined one of the 7 available attribute types and also providing the ability to define fixed list of available values or an acceptable value range. The next one is attributes, is where we need to set up the reference between an attribute and its type. You can see it right here. And right here, this is a new parameter added in version 10.33. If it's set to no, as you can see it right now on the screen, when this attribute will not appear in the list available for selection in the pricing management model. And let's go back. The third menu, it's attribute groups. It used to create set of attributes. This is where attribute groups for customers and for sales orders are created. And now we are moving to pricing management model. And I'd like to start with pricing management parameters. Let's take a brief look for this tab, price attribute. Here you can see very important fields. The first one, customer attribute group. So it's an attribute group for the customers. The next one, sales attribute group, where you can select the attribute for the sales order. And I want to draw your attention to the parameter enable multiple price trees. Here it is. If it says 2 years, as you can see on my screen, the system allows creating several different price structures, depends on the value of only one of the sales order attributes. And you need to select it here in the price tree attribute field. And this field will be mandatory. For my example, I choose order channel attribute. So moving forward, I will show now how these attributes are involved in configuring the components of the price structure. Let's go again to the price management model. Here, setup and price components codes. These 4 are for all types of price components, such as base price, margin component, discount, auto charges, and rebates. Let's consider a few examples. For instance, discount for the loyalty program. As you can see, this discount is determined by the customer attribute loyalty program, and it's absolutely independent of order lines. As you may see, this tab is empty. Another example will be extended warranty. So the number of months of extended warranty is an order attribute. Here it's in the header. but for each product, the cost of the extended warranty will differ. That's why the component depends on the product specified in the line 2. Here you can see the attribute with the product ID, product code. So the exact component's value is determined by a combination of header and line attributes. Here you can see the combination of header and line attributes. All these components are just examples, and there are huge capabilities and flexibility of this mechanism. So when all the components you need are created, it's necessary to configure the actual values of them, the discount percentage, the amounts of margin, etc. So, and let's start with the base price. So I am going to base price version menu. For my example, I use the purchase price, which means I need to set fixed costs for the base price for each item. Here you can see only one version of base price. It's enough for my demonstration. And also you can make calculation with the price based on standard cost, on sales agreement, or on manual entered values, or you can just enter them manually. The result will be the same. You're going to have base priced list of activity prices right here. And please pay attention to these 3 amounts. Actually, these 2 are enough. We'll see them soon in our sales order in my demo. Now we are moving on to take a look on margin components. The same model here, margin components price adjustments. Let's consider a few examples here too. The first one, the distribution margin. It's based on customer segment attribute. You can see it right here. For this line, exactly the value of this attribute, I mean, it's set to coffee shop. You can see it in the name. Currently, the button to set it up here, header price attribute, currently it's unavailable, because the state of this line is enabled. And this component is not dependent on line. Therefore, the line group type for this component has the value all. This means that the price markup will be 30% for this customer segment, independently on product, on amounts, on discounts, whatever. So for the whole sales order, it will be 30%, depends only on customer segment. And the next will be extended warranty. Extended warranty. It uses extended warranty attribute with months, and this one is set to 12 months exactly. And at the bottom part, a separate line is created for each product, specifying the different cost of the extended warranty for each product. That's actually obvious. So different item codes, different items has different amounts of payment for extended warranty. And we accelerate a little to keep up with timing and moving on to the next component. The last in my demonstration today, it will be discount, all discounts. I'm going to the menu for all discounts. And the first line, the first example I would like to show you, it's for free item. As you can see, discount type is free item. Given the ability to specify the maximum number of the 3 items here, you can handle and control the limits of your free items. It's very convenient. And also the ratio for free items to sold items right here. You can specify any ratio, but in my example, it is 1:1. So you sold 1 item and the customer will get 1 item for free. You can set any ratio, 1 to n, n to 1, n to n, anything. So in the rows here, I used the product code as an attribute here. So only when you sell an item with this one code, so you will get the item for free. Also, Here on the free item lines tab, you also have to specify the free item exactly. So, and the next example will be quantity discount. On the quantity discount configuration tab, you need to specify the minimum quantity of product in the order line to the discount percentage to apply. Here, quantity discount configuration tab. In my case, in my example, the discount amount varies with the quantity. So selling from 3 to 9 items gives your customer 5% discount. And selling 10 items or more gives your customer 10% discount. Also, on the line tab, products are also specified. So this discount, this quantity discount, will work only for one item with this item code exactly. And the final discount is the simplest type of discount. Actually, it's called simple discount. This discount allows specifying a fixed percentage that applies to the order or order line regardless of prices, quantities, or any other factors. So again, lines attributes are all, so not any difference, and 15% for each line will be discount, depends on loyalty program status. So it's 50% for gold, it's 10% for silver, and so I don't have settings for this one. Okay, and we are moving on. Let's go next menu. It will be price trees. So as you can see, the price structure consists of price component codes grouped by price components types. An important setting here is the price sequence field. It's allowing you to specify the sequence in which price components will be applied. This can be very useful in a lot of cases. Also, another setting, I'm not using it in my demo because it takes a lot of time to demonstrate. It's a posting profile, but you should know that it's possible to set different financial accounts for each price component code. So when you post the invoice, it will apply different financial accounts based on these settings exactly. And finally, we are ready for the most interesting part of my demo. Let's open account receivable model, all sales orders. So as I told, I've created two sales order, this one and this one, just headers of them. And let's research the values of attributes. For the first one, here is the special tab on the top, price, and the functional button, sales order attributes. So you may see there are 4 sales order attributes. Campaign event, I'm not using it in my demo, it's just right here. Extended warranty, for this sales order, it's no. Order channel, mobile up, and sales season is low. Let's also go to the customer and take a brief look to its attributes. So the same tab, price, and almost the same button, customer attributes. So there are 2 of them, customer segment. For this client, it's coffee shop, and the loyalty program status is silver. Let's go back to our sales order, and we are going to add lines. So for the beginning, let's add this one. Let it be 1 for quantity. And please pay attention, unit price and discount filled absolutely automatically based on the price components and price tree I showed you. So let's take a brief look. Here on sales order line functional menu, you can find a new very useful button, price details. As you may see, this priced consists of base price. As you remember, we saw this number 800. Also, it contains from 4 margin components. Distribution margin, it's 30% because the customer attribute value for this component is coffee shop. Transportation deposit, remember, it depends on the product attribute weight, and it's 1,550 for the coffee grinder. Season adjustments. It's a low season right now for this example. So this is opposite of margin component. It will be a discount at 50% with minus. And there are no extended warranty, so it's 0 for extended warranty. Also, I have one discount for because of loyalty program, and it's 10% because our customer have a silver status in our loyalty program. Let's add one more line. It will be a coffee machine. And let it be a little bit more quantity. As you may see, unit price and discount filled automatically again. And when I click to save button, there is another line. That's the line with a 3 product. Remember from the slide, coffee pack, not for sale, the same amount as the main line. If I'm going to change this amount will be changed automatically. As I remove this line, this one will remove automatically too. No price, no discount, just a line with the stock. So let's take a brief look for price details. Again, the base price, another one because it's another item ID. The same distributor margin, transportation deposit, it's now 3.0 because this item had bigger weight than the previous one. The same season adjustment, the same extended warranty, but I have another discount because of quantity, because I add more than 3 items. So I have this discount, this type of discount, 5%. Let's go back to the sales order list and take a brief look on attributes for another sales order. Now we have extended warranty, it's 12 months. And we have another sales season value, it's high now. Also, we have different values for the attributes for our customer. It's a distributor against coffee shop on the last one, and the loyalty program is gold. Let's go back to the sales order, and we are gonna add just one line to compare with the previous one. Let it be a little bit more. So the unit price and discount, again, they are filled in automatically. Let's go to the price details. Oh, please notice the line for the free item added automatically. So going to price details. Okay, so the same base price, absolutely the same base price. Another distributor margin, now it's 50% against 30. The same transportation deposit because it's depends only on product weight and it's the same product. Season adjustment, now it's plus 50%, so it's not a discount anymore because it's a high season. And we also have an extended warranty for 12 months. It will cost 100 for piece. And we have 2 discount loyalty program. It's a 50% because this client has a gold status. And for quantity discount, we have 10% because I add 12 pieces of this item. Okay. Oh, also, I remember I'd like to answer the question. So I already have a question in chat and it's about, I will read it. So if the same item will be added to an order in multiple lines, how it will affect on discounts and other price components that depends on the quantity. So as you remember, we have quantity discount, which depends on amount. So it's from 3 to 9 and more than 10 items. Let's change this one for 6, for example. So as you may see, quantity for the free item change for 6. Let's check our price details. sorry, another line. So that's it. Now you can see that discount for quantity is just 5%. So I'm gonna add another line, absolutely, sorry, wrong button. Absolutely the same item. And it will be 5. This. So the same price. And as you may see, we have the summary amount for the free item. So it's not another line, it's the one line with the same amount. And also let's go to, okay, let's go to the previous line, to the first line, price details again. And as you may see, now it's 10% for the quantity discount, because together these two lines provide you more than 10 pieces of the same item. So it works as a summarize for all discount, which use quantity in a line or the whole amount, the sales order based on one line. In any cases, it will work like that. So now that's it with the demonstration. We certainly haven't explored the full variety of functions and settings of this impressive model, but I hope we've gained a general understanding of its capabilities and applications. And if you're interested in more details, please follow me on LinkedIn. I'm currently working on a series of articles dedicated pricing management, and actually 2 of them are already available. Now, let me switch back to the presentation to summarize some key points in conclusion. Just a few seconds. Okay, I'm going to switch to the right slide. Here it is. So if asking the question, what's it for? Then my opinion would be that through this model, you can strategically optimize pricing to maximize return and investments. Given the consumer demand, market competition, and product costs, your pricing strategies will aim to boost revenue and your financial performance. This new functionality isn't just a tool, it's a strategic game changer. It's about enhancing customer satisfaction and reduce the impact of the human factor, all while ensuring efficiency and agility in responding to any changes. So now that's it from my side for today. Thank you very much for your attention. John, the stage is yours again.
Thank you very much, Peter. Really appreciate it. I'm sure we can all agree how insightful that was, you know, especially around the price attributes. Also, Nastasja and Andrew, again, you know, really appreciate your time. I'm sure we'll all agree how insightful the theory of the overview theory of these new releases are going to be for a lot of people who have joined today. So just on your screen there, you'll see we have done more webinars, and if you have missed any, they are all available on our YouTube channel. So you can go onto the YouTube at N.Progression, where you could find the latest videos, all of our videos with regards to the new update releases for Dynamics 365. Again, just in case you've missed any, you can have a look at all of our webinars that we've done previously on our YouTube channel. As Peter did mention, if you'd like to connect with our speakers, Peter or Andrew, for more in-depth discussions and updates, simply just scan the QR code on the screen. It'll take you directly to their LinkedIn profiles. Again, they're always open for discussions. These guys love what they do. So, you know, they're more than happy to kind of delve into, you know, more technical discussions, stuff that maybe perhaps we couldn't cover on this webinar, you know, and you really wanted to go a bit deeper into a further discussion with regards to the release, the new releases for Dynamics 365 supply chain management, then by all means, you know, join them on LinkedIn, or, you know, add them on your LinkedIn and open up a conversation. Also, for previous times, if you've joined us before, I've mentioned it, you know, many occasions, and I'll keep mentioning it again because it's so associable. It's linked into what we've discussing today. Cloud Green, our update solution. We're very proud of it. We're excited to say that it's an innovative ISV solution for end users. It's designed to add a robust release management structure to your D365 F&O environment. So helping you avoid errors by conducting advanced testing and analysis before implementation. So it's a proactive solution for smoother, error-free operations as well. So I've seen it, you know, in hand, and organizations seen the benefits of it. You know, again, going further down the line in, you know, in the worst case scenario, it kind of would prevent the whole reverse engineering side of things as well. So we know the Microsoft release waves are, you know, could be quite daunting and could, you know, introduce some impacts, certain impacts to an environment. So yeah, this is to really kind of help you manage all of that. If you're interested in that, again, scan QR code. I will follow up with most of the, pretty much everybody who has attended this webinar, and, you know, generate some feedback from you. And also, if you're interested in discussing Cloud Green, then yeah, by all means, we can have a conversation. Scan your QR code, reach out to me, and I'm more than happy to go into a bit more detail with regards to that. And again, just to really end there as well, we would really appreciate your feedback. Again, scan the QR code. I think your feedback is generally important to us, because we could tailor these webinars to the, you know, the kind of feedback we do receive from the people that do attend. So you can scan the QR code or click on the link in the chat. I believe there's a link in the chat for general feedback. So yeah, so if it would be really appreciative if you could do that and provide us with some feedback. And also to follow us again on LinkedIn, and, you know, just generally keep up to date with what we're doing. And yeah, we'll be really appreciative of that. So that's pretty much it now for us. I know we've gone over, but very quickly, let's just see if there's any questions, any more questions in the chat. I think Peter did answer that one question. If anybody's got any questions, very quickly. I know we're over, but just if anybody wanted Andrew or Peter or Nastasja to answer any questions quickly. Okay, no, I believe, okay, no. No, that's it. Okay, listen, guys, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it. And yeah, we look forward to seeing you all again. And Merry Christmas to you all, and Happy New Year. Bye-bye.
Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.
Thank you for
Bye.
your time today. Bye.